Peace, peace, peace. It's your international sales and marketing hitman, your humble hip hop sales coach, Tiger Toledo. And you already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best, you heard? So today we are doing a field trip. We are in IKEA. IKEA. So I want to show you guys something that can help you with your notary business as well. So I want you to see this couch right here, right? So you have this couch. This is like a two-piece couch. You could sell it as a one-off kind of situation, and then you can you could do something like this where you can sell it with a package, a bundle. Let me know if you guys can hear me, by the way. So what they did was they took a situation. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So what they did here in IKEA is they took the couch, but they put it in a setting. They put it in a situation where you can actually see what the couch would look like in your living room. Hmm? Come on, I'm doing it live. I'm coming, I'm coming. So, pictures, TV, couch, right? They're setting the stage, they're setting up the atmosphere. Now, the question I would have for you is, have you set up the atmosphere for your clients to want to spend money with you? And if you have, do you have a bundle package like what you see here? All right? Like a bundle package like you would see in here. The packaging side of your notary business can look like this. Let's say a person purchases a power of attorney. That's just the one offshoot, one couch, right? But maybe you have a package that goes above that. Say, oh, you would like a third party witness to go along with that and the documents. That's a package. That's the setting. That's the atmosphere you see here. Come look at this one. Come here. Get what I'm saying? Create packages for your clients. Gold, bronze, diamond package. Trust me, I've done it. I've sold these packages to clients all the time. We've created a power of attorney party package. That's where more than 3 to 4 people are getting power of attorneys done. What's up, LaShonda? Yes, you have to set up the atmosphere, right? You have to create a situation. Yeah. All right. You have to create the atmosphere where it is inviting for people to want to spend money with you. Look at this. This is one of their little rooms.
I want this to be my room.
Daddy, I want this to be my room too.
Yeah, this is nice.
I didn't open it.
And everything's for sale.
Huh?
By the way, everything's for sale.
Look at these drawers.
You can do the same thing for your notary business.
What? 99.
You can have
I want this.
a trust. You can have a package that includes a trust,
Okay, let's
power of attorney,
wait. Look at this.
and a transfer of death instrument for your clients. Have you ever created a package for your clients before? If you haven't, you left money on the table. I can tell you that right now. Because there's a part where us notaries tend to a la carte everything. And we never think about packaging our services. What's that? Up there?
Organizing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that.
I didn't see any place.
$9. Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, he said it's his room,
I could
LaShonda.
literally buy that. It's for $9.
Yeah, you could afford it. But see, when you look at the couch by itself, it looks cool. You're like, oh, I can see this in my living room. But when they create the living room for you, you really can see what the couch would look like. Same thing when you are pitching a power of attorney document. You could show them by communicating with them effectively on what is going to happen once they get the power of attorney done. See, they're about to set the stage up for another display right there. Oh, that smells good.
$3.
Yeah, that smells good. Candles. You want to grab it? Yeah. Yeah, so when your client is getting a power of attorney, here's my thing. When I answer the phone, I like taking the consultative approach because I look at every customer that comes to me to be a lifelong customer. So I may take a little more time with my phone calls. And the more intelligence I can discover from that client, the better it is for me to not just sell them on that first product, but maybe introduce a second product, a third product, or a whole package for them. It makes sense? So when you're looking at the customer, don't look at the customer as this person's only going to get the services from you once. There are many notaries out there that get repeat customers all the time. Got to upsell. Absolutely, LaShonda. Got to. If you don't have upsells, downsells, and cross-sells, you're not doing your customers a service. Because now you're holding back on products that can actually be very valuable to them, but you're hiding it or not mentioning it because you're afraid of what they might say. All right, bro. So, what's the worst that they could say? No, or not at this time. So I want to show you guys this stuff. I wanted to do a quick field trip. I figured I was going to be here in IKEA anyway. Let's do a field trip. Let's look at what they are very, very good at, which is bundling. IKEA is very, very good at bundling their products. You go into one of those little stage areas, you're going to want the cabinet, the bed, the mattress, heck, the pots, the pans. Let's look for some more stages. I know they got some more. It's funny. Yesterday I had a notary inquiry.
Can you write this down? Aisle 13, bin 3.
What is it?
Aisle 13, bin 3. I forgot to grab the
Oh,
paper.
shoot. Yeah, those things. But yesterday, a notary, I think it was a notary, reached out and said they needed to get a power of attorney done in Michigan. But the way this person was asking me all these questions,
Don't worry about it.
they weren't a client. They were not a potential client because they were asking me questions like, well, how much does the notary get once the transaction is done? I was like, ma'am, I am not, that is above my pay grade. I had to revert to my receptionist role. What client do you know asked that question? How much does the notary get from this? So they were getting a power of attorney. I was charging them $189.97, right? They had the paperwork. Uh, they had the extra witness and everything. Boom. So after I sent them the price, they sent me a message saying it says in the state of Michigan, the notaries charge like, I think she said the average was like $40 or $60 or something like that. And I said, so she was like, why are you so much higher? Now, one thing I don't do, I do not justify my cost to no one. My cost is my cost. It's a free country. You can go somewhere else and purchase the product. You don't have to purchase it from me. So I don't justify and break down costs, because once you start doing that, they're already zoned out on you anyway, and they're probably not going to purchase your product. Straight up. So they said, what makes you different? I was like, well, we stand behind our work. It was like, we cannot speak on what other companies charge. But I will say this, you get what you paid for. So because I felt like this wasn't a client and this isn't a situation that a client would ask a question like that, I started having fun with the phone call. See, this is another staging area. Ain't that nice? This would be if a person had a studio apartment. Right? And they're selling, everything's for sale. I mean, even down to the damn candle that they have on here, and the tray that the candle is sitting on is for sale. Everything is for sale. Is staging. You gotta stage it for your customers. They'll thank you for that. I'm telling you. They want an experience. They want to experience new things. So, because I felt like that wasn't a client, I left a doubt in their head and be like, okay, well, you get what you paid for. Now, if it was a client, then the client would be like, ooh, this is a big difference. $180 versus $40 to $60. Because my question would be, if you found someone for $40 or $60, why are you trying to get it cheaper? You trying to go cheaper than $40 for a power of attorney? Either you don't know the value of the power of attorney, or you think I don't know the value of a power of attorney. Well, I know the value. And that thing releases lots of money. So, needless to say, they kept fishing. They kept fishing on pricing. They kept fishing for pricing. And I just shut her down. I was like, look, I just work here. I'm not privileged to that type of information. So next time a notary tries to get information out of you like that, or a client is asking you, why are you charging so much? Then this is why I tell you guys, never be the owner of the company. Because when you decide to use that receptionist handbag, that receptionist trick bag, you could basically tell the customer, I'm not privileged to that information. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm the receptionist here. I just answer the phone calls. It works all the time. Here's in the little stage right here. And one day I'll do a video showing you guys how you can stage your notary business. Right? And there's a little office. Be like, oh, I could see myself working in my little office like this. A person with a dream. Here's some more staging. See, what I teach you guys, you ain't gonna hear it nowhere else. Look, this their little kitchen area. It's so funny, man. I, I I think it's the most comical shit ever to see these. Look, they got a window that look like light is coming through, but there's no damn light. Come on, man. This is great marketing. This is great marketing. I swear. This is their little bathroom. Now, here's the thing. People don't even realize how much staging plays a role in their purchase. When you go to a Macy's or something, Bloomingdale's, or Gucci, those places, what do they have? They have their latest outfits on display, and they have them doing different poses. Look, here's a sneakerheads room. Tell me this isn't a sneakerhead. They know what they're doing. They have the racks with the sneakers on there. Yeah, I could put my Jordan 8s on there, my retro. Oh, I put my PlayStation over here. That's what you want them to do. You want them to see themselves inside of your atmosphere. It makes it much harder for them to break away from the sale. I put my books up here. Oh, I could put my sneakers in a display. Come on. Whoever put that together knows young males love sneakers. That's just a fact. Okay, I could even prove it. And this room was, I would even say, is catered for black kids. This is the picture they got in here. The dude got an afro. Oh, yeah. It's great marketing, right? Chicago Bulls basketball player. So they're basically telling you that whoever would have this room is a jock. Little closet. Cap and gown hat. Come on, look at that. Down to the detail, cap and gown. The kid's a graduate. This is hilarious. Hello. Hope you guys are getting value out of this here. Thank you for the fire emoji, LaShonda. So you guys can do the exact, when it comes to marketing and when it comes to sales, the world is your oyster. You should be able to look at a situation and be like, oh, that's a great idea. Let me try that in my business. Let me see if it works. You'll be surprised. On my promotional pieces, or my websites and stuff like that, when Starbucks would roll out their holiday red, that's usually when I would roll out my red. And that's a coffee house. But I get inspiration from companies that are really good and very consistent at what they do. So let's look at some of their brochures. What kind of brochures they got? Find out what you're looking for in IKEA Bolingbrook store. This is probably a map. Yeah, this is a map just like this map here. So that's basically your walkthrough. You want to find something? This is where you come. How would you explain the walkthrough in the notary business? Sure, let me tell you how we're going to do this. I'm going to get some information from you, and then I'm going to let you know if we can notarize the document for you. Once we confirm that we can notarize it, then I'll send you a link to book the appointment, right? Make your payment, and then we'll dispatch a notary out to you. That's the walkthrough. So, hope that helps you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.